Looks a little bit different than usual, but we got to keep things spicy, you know. Today is a glutes and abs chair related, strictly chair with a, let me start that over. Today's workout is a glutes and ab chair only workout. Of course, we do have to add in this guy, but these are the only two pieces of equipment you'll need today. All right, so when it comes to picking a chair, I know, really we have to have a talk about what kind of chair. Hear me out, okay? You want a chair that makes it so that you are level, 90 degrees as the knee bends, okay? So if you're in a stool up here, not gonna work. If you're really low and your knees are up here, not gonna work. I need you to be level. If you need to add something to your feet, a step, if you have an exercise step, a book. I don't recommend using children or spouses, but that's totally up to you. Anything that's gonna bring you at the proper angle, okay? And, of course, you need a glute band, okay? I have my light resistance active euphoria glute band. This is the only one I'm going to use today, so it's the only one I've got. But if you want to grab a heavier one for the last round, because you know we got to push you, make sure that you push yourself, go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to go over the moves and get into it. Even though it is a low impact chair related workout, we're still going to sweat, we're still going to work. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, first move is an abduction. So, of course, as you know, put your bands on. We want them above the knee, right here, okay? The dog is rolling around, so disregard the snorting sounds in the background. All right, so we're not going to sit back in our chair like this. We're not hanging out, hey, what's up? No. I want you sitting straight up. Do not lean on the back for support, okay? There is space between me and the back of my chair. That's what I want the same for you. You do not need to be on the edge of your chair, although, like I said, space so that you are responsible for core control and back and everything else, okay? Like I said, this is considered low impact, but we still have to make sure that everything is being done properly, all right? So keep that in mind. First move is an abduction, okay? So with our bands right here, our legs don't need to be touching. If you don't have to touch, just a slight step, see right here, almost like you can feel the pull, just a slight pull at first, okay? So for an abduction, the dog's is drinking water, sorry guys. For an abduction, we're going to have our core tight, shoulders down and relaxed, and we're going to open and close. We'll bring back together. So as we spread and pull open, we are pushing with our legs, but mainly our glutes. We're squeezing right here as far as we can, back together. While we're doing that, our core is tight, we're sitting up straight, we're not slouching, and we're not using our arms to pry everything apart, okay? I want you to make sure that you feel that pull. If you're not feeling that pull, if you're not shaking a little bit, you need a heavier band, time to upgrade, okay? But nonetheless, we're going to be right here, focused on that, okay? Next, after that, we don't have to take our bands off yet, but you can because there's a little extra time here. We'll set those to the side, very close by because we'll need them again. Next is an alternating oblique crunch. So we've done our oblique side bends with our weights here, but we're not using weights today. So, belly breath. I want you to bring your arms up behind your head, and with everything feet flat, everything in line, we're going to crunch to the side and then to the side. Okay, this isn't alternating, so we're going to go side to side. I know, usually we do 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other, but not today, okay? So that's move number 2. Number 3 is a seated crossbody crunch. Now for this, it is very important that you have that core control, because if you're slouch, what are we doing? We're hurting ourselves. We're going to hurt our back, our muscles in our core are not going to form correctly, that kind of thing. Okay, so deep breath as always. What we're going to do is have our arms up here again. We are going to take the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. So we crunch and down. Okay, I don't want you, you're going to knee yourself in the face. Bring one to the other, meet it halfway. So here and then down and here and down. And yes, I know I don't have sneakers on today. I'm a hippie. I prefer to be barefoot. At least have socks, okay? Nonetheless, right here, we're just going to sit upright. And I don't want you to lean back, you know, into the chair to get it. If you can only bring it to here. Or, modification, of course, we'll go through it, but this, as long as your core is tight, we're still working those muscles, okay? It does not require a weight to work a muscle. Body weight exercises work just as well, okay? Keep that in mind. The next one is a single leg V-up. So, this one you're not going to be on the edge of your seat, but pretty dang close, okay? So, I know that I've got an issue with holding onto a chair. So I'm going to take a modification today. You're going to extend your legs out. Sorry for having to move the grumpy little dog. You're going to extend your legs out. Core is going to be tight. You're not going to be sitting straight up and down. There is a slight lean, but not leaning on your chair. Like this is me leaning on the back of the chair. No, I want you right here, okay? And you're going to bring one in, set it down, and then switch. You should be crunching your abs. Okay, not an extensive ugh. Have control. Shoulders down and relaxed as much as possible. Okay, that one seems pretty easy, right? After that, we're only going to have 20 seconds rest, so we got to be quick to get our bands back on. And I know, but we're going to do some more abductions. But this time, instead, we're going to alternate single leg. So, we will sit prepared. Posture is perfect as can be, realistically perfect. And we're going to take one leg out, slowly bring it in, the other one, and bring it back. Okay, that's it. And that's the entire round. Okay, so get your bands, grab a chair, step if you need it, get your water, meet you back here in like 2 seconds. All right, are you excited? Let's do it. All right, fam, as always, we've got to warm up. Yes, we're going to warm up from our chairs today. So let's do some overhead reaches. So just here, reach. Core still needs to be tight, even though we're just warming up, okay? Train those muscles to work correctly the way that they're supposed to, right? Just right here, taking our time. Stretching it out. Okay, next we're going to march while we're seated. So all I want you to do is holding the sides just right here. So, taking our time to stretch, get everything working and ready. All we want to do is make sure our muscles know it's time to work. And all at the same time, we're convincing ourselves that we're not going to quit halfway through. Right? Come on, let's be real. You're not alone. Let's overhead reach again. Oh yeah, right here. Just feel it right up the sides. Again, we're not back here today. What's this? We're not. No cheating. Let's march again, right here. Keep marching. I gotta turn my music down or YouTube's gonna flag me. Keep marching. All right, here we go. I'm back with you. Even though this is a warm-up, we're also working the abs for this too while we're seated. Last one right here. All right, now, here is my pre-workout pep talk. Now, listen, okay? I know you're sitting there and probably going, like I say every time, you don't want to work out, you don't want to be here. I'm exhausted, and I'm with you, but we're here, and we're going to do it, so get that out of the way. That's not even the topic to discuss today. The topic is the fact that you're sitting there going, what the heck kind of workout can I do in a chair? Silly. You have no idea, okay? Open your mind, experience something new, step out of your comfort zone. If you're most comfortable lifting a weight and squatting all the time, you're only going to get so far. Today, we have our friend, the chair, and our other friend, the band, and we're going to work. Okay, so let's slip those on because we've got about 10 seconds. Now, First things first, remember, core, tight. We're not leaning on our chair. Bracing ourselves here if we need to. Okay, we have it above the knee. Here we go, abduction. So we just squeeze and back together. Squeeze, back together. Your feet can be closer together if you need. The further you pull and the harder you squeeze, the more you're gonna work, right? You should be rolling your feet this way. So if your feet are flat and this is your ankle, roll to the side of your foot. Not keeping it flat and breaking your ankles. Please don't break your ankles while you're seated. Just a slight roll. I know it's hard to you can't see my feet, but that's what I'm telling you, okay? That was the last one there. Now, because we have extra time here, let's take it off, set it right under our chair if we can so that it's nearby. Next, we have the oblique crunch. So here with the core tight, we're just going to crunch it down and crunch it down, okay? That's all we're doing. Gotta get it going, we're gonna feel it. And if we don't so much feel the muscle work, we have the stretching, which is beneficial, okay? So here we go. Side and up, switch again. Notice I'm not like this. Yeah, girl, look, man, lady, you. I'll tell you too, but we're here to work and do it right. Here we go. Side, up. If anything, I love the stretch of this, okay? I know lately, because I haven't been working out as much, I've lost a lot of my core strength, which means I have a lot of lower back pain. So if you're struggling with back pain, this will help stretch that out. One more on this side. All right. Woo! I'm warm already. Recording up here in the no air conditioning, all right? But we're gonna power through. We weren't here to look cute. We're here to be sweaty, guaranteed, okay? Next is the crossbody crunch. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Here we go. Crunch, and it's a twist. So it's a crunchy twist here. It just made me think of those honey barbecue twisted Fritos. They're so good, but they're crunchy and twisty, so there we go. Everything's always food related with me, strangely. So right here, again, modification, it's just a twist, but your core is tight, okay? Even if you can only bring your legs slightly up and they can't, the elbow and knee can't meet, that's fine. Still do the work. Last one. Whew. Yeah, we're sweating already. And I know it's only because it's 1,000,000 degrees in here, but we're gonna keep going. We're here to work V-ups, okay? So like I said, you can see here, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna bring one in. We're not hovering, we're holding ourselves up. Just keeping them down. So here we go. Up and down. Then we crunch, slight. Let me turn to the side for you. So here you can see I'm slightly leaning, not on the, right here. And I'm leaning slightly forward and switching. My core is tight, keeping my shoulders down and relaxed as much as possible. If you don't need to hold on to something, you just keep your hands down. That's gonna make you work a little bit more. You're gonna feel it because you're not holding on to anything trying to pick up that extra ooh, you know? Last one on this side. All right, swing back around so I can look at your beautiful face. Okay, let's quickly get that band back on so we can do the single leg abductions, okay? Like I said, we're going to take one and then the other, okay? That's it, here we go. 1, 2. This time you don't have to lift off the foot. Just slowly slide it out, okay? So my foot is flat, none of this, just, and do your best not to turn your body. You want to work the muscle. If you're turning like this, what are you working? Not much, okay? Right here. One more, this side. All right, you're gonna keep that band on because we've got to do them again in about 20 seconds, but get yourself a drink. That's round 1. Keep that open, remember, you know. Round 1 is done, okay? All right, coming coming off because we're getting sweaty. Sit back inside. Okay. Round 2, abductions. Got myself situated. Deep breath. Core is tight. Here we go. So we slightly off the sides of the feet. Here. Done. If you need to open a little more. But because you're already feeling that tension, you're not going to get as far. Try to start as close as you can. You really want to push and squeeze. The further you're pushing, the more squeeze you're doing, okay? Focus. If you want to just set your hands here, you ain't got nothing to do with your hands, just set them here. But don't use them to push, okay? Come on, Karina. One more. All right. Set that down. Close by. Obliques, right? So, again, don't lean on the back of that chair. But right here, we're going to bend side and side. Again, even if you're not feeling the muscle work, we're stretching. Flexibility is important. Ready? Here we go. Switch. Core is tight. You're sitting up tall and proud. Focus right here. We're about halfway done. Make sure you're breathing and focused. Your butt flat. Make sure that when you're bending, you're not lifting up off of your chair. Last one. Woo. And they'll fix the curls. You ever sweat like in front of your hair starts to curl? Yeah, that's what we're going to look like today. Okay, seated crossbody. Again, elbow to knee with a slight crunch. Okay, focused. Here we go. Bring it down to switch. Crunch, switch. Okay, right here, we're focused. Making sure we're breathing. If I'm going too fast and I'm bringing my leg too high, you know what works for your body as long as you're executing it properly. But step outside that comfort zone. Right here, keep going for me. Last one over here. Woo! Hold my arms up that long is tiring, right? Just me? All right, that single leg V up. I'm gonna face you this time. But, again, legs are out. You're on the edge-ish of your seat. You're not holding yourself up. You're still seated. Here we go. We crunch down slightly and extend, okay? And switch the legs. We're not like this. We didn't show up to do it incorrectly. We showed up to actually put in the proper work. So that's what I want you to do. Right here. You turn so you can see from the side again, okay? Slight lean, nothing major. I'm not leaning on the back of my chair, although right now I don't have a back. If I did, I wouldn't be touching it. Last one. Here we go. All right. Turn it around, get that band back on. We got 10 seconds till our alternating abduction. This is just round 2. We're working. We're gonna have some big old, booties after this. Okay? Here we go. I'm gonna start with this one. So single leg, slide it back. Okay? Take your time on that slide. Allow it to work. Okay? Squeeze. Notice, like I said, my feet and ankles, I'm not rolling to the side of my foot. They're staying flat. I'm only slightly lifting it to set it down, slide it back. I don't know if you can hear, probably not with the music, but you can hear my foot sliding on the carpet. That was the last one right there. Keep that on, because round 3 is coming, and it's coming hard. Okay? Get yourself a drink. We're going on to round 3, almost halfway. We're working, we're doing great. I know we're sitting there going, ugh. Maybe that's just me. We got this, we're gonna keep going, okay? Wipe off the sweat, fix it. I don't know how you guys work out in short sleeves. Here we go, ready? So it's roll and back. Not a real roll, just to the sides. I'm not rolling my ankles. I'm not cracking my, no. Right here. Again, you can be here, but you're not gonna get as much oomph. If you keep them closer together, you have more work to do, right? The easy thing to do is to be here, and yes, you're gonna work here, but you're not getting as much as you would if you pushed a further distance, okay? Last one. All right, so slide that off, okay? For those, like I said, you can be out here, but I want you to step outside of your comfort zone. That's the easy thing to do. We don't take the easy way here. Nay, nay, I say. Okay? Next is that oblique crunch. Again, look, this is me sitting back in my chair, bringing it forward, okay? Sitting up like I have proper posture. Here we go. Side and up, okay? Again, everyone's flexibility is different. So if you're only getting to here, that's fine. Just don't hunch. So look right here. This is me. If I'm hunched, I'm over here. What am I doing? Right here. To the side and back up, okay? Halfway done, I want you to keep going. And as always, if at any point that I pause or switch a position, I want you to keep going. You don't need to do that with me. I'm just trying to give you another angle to see how it's done. Last one. Woo! All right. Relax as much as we can. I know we're tense, and especially when we have to hold on to something like this, I get it. But remind yourself to breathe. Cross bodies again, opposites. So here we go. Right here. Let me give you a quick side view, okay? So starting right here, and I'm slightly, I'm not gonna knee myself in the face. I want you to slightly crunch it, but bring yourself back up. So contract, release, contract, release, okay? Keep it up. Again, modification is here. My core is still tight. I'm still twisting. I'm just not raising that leg. Nothing wrong with that. You're still working. Last one. Ooh, loading. You know, I won't lie, me too. I was sitting here going, wow, this isn't much. And then, sorry. It's a good start, I promise. Okay, we've got the leg V up. So I've lowered myself a little bit to the edge. All right, here we go. We bring one up, slight forward, but not a hunch. Still like a crunch, as if you would on the ground, right? When you crunch, you bring yourself up. And you still don't want to round those shoulders. You want to stay in line, okay? I still need you to do that here. Again, we're not hovering up on our chair. I can't do it because of injury. I can't even show you it. But we're not pushing ourselves off the ground and leaning back, and no, there's no balance to that. The only thing you have to do is keep your butt in the chair. Right here. If you need to be further back and sit up a little more and just bring the legs in like the march at the beginning, that's the same, you can, okay? Last one. Grab that band. I know you thought I was taking a breath, it was a trick. All right, again, this one, we are just sliding the foot and sliding it back. No roll, no twisting of the ankles, no broken, please don't, okay? Here we go, this one. So we slide it out, let it come back in, slide it out, and notice my core is tight and my torso, I know I have a flowy shirt, but I'm not moving my torso. Only the leg and hip is. It may seem like I'm moving it because the band is creating that resistance. It's causing me to work harder to keep it in place. That's it, I'm not twisting with that leg. Focused on you. Last one. Okay, that was round 3. 2 more. I know. Get yourself a drink. Wipe off the sweat. Fix your weave. whatever you gotta do, but we are gonna keep going, okay? Abductions again, both legs. So this is the side of the foot. That's all it is. It's just a slight, and it's not a full side. You're not, whatever it takes for your ankles to stay with it, okay? So, right here. Again, you're going to have to go a further distance than you would if you're already here. If you are already here, you've got a lot of tension and it's gonna work. But think about the full muscle contracting and releasing, working and getting a breather. I want you to go a little further today. Maybe next time we'll pulse right here, but for now, this is where I want you, okay? Slight, so that my ankles stay straight, okay? One more. And that was a wink because we ran out of time and I wasn't paying attention. We did it longer, but it's totally fine. Slide that under your chair again, right? Oblique crunching. Again, up here, just like we do the side bends with the weights, but just a stretch today, okay? So, here we go. To the side, and the other side. That core control. See, I know you see it. If we lose it, just regroup and keep going, okay? If we don't have control of that core, if it's not braced and pulled in and up, then we risk our muscles forming out and our pelvic floor causing a lot of issues as well as back issues. We don't want that. So we are braced and properly holding our bodies together. Last one. Okay. Ooh. Crossbody crunch. Opposite elbow to knee. Okay? I'm going to start with the modification so you can see. You don't need it, don't do it. Here we go. Cross. Right? Cross. Right here. Add in a leg if you can. Okay, so if you want to start with this modification for 10 seconds and then add in the knee, even if you only add it slightly, you can for 10 seconds, okay? Just focused on executing the move, and then if you want to bring it up further to where you know you can, do it then. You can progress in this exercise. You can progress in any exercise, as long as you have the basic foundation set first, okay? That one's done. We've got the V up next. I'll turn this way so you can see it again. So, here I am. Only a slightly, this can be straight up and down, and here's my lead, okay? Gotta move a little just because the chair's funky, but core is tight. I'm holding on as best as I can. Here I go. Up and down. Slight. Notice it's just a little bit of a crunch forward, okay? Right here. Of course, I can't hold too well with this hand, so kind of just floating. But another thing, if you need to march, like we did for a warm-up, so instead of having your legs straight, if that hurts your hip, I know that there's some people who have hip issues, back, whatever it is. If you need to march instead, right here, it works too, because you're crunching. Okay, last one. All right, get that band back on. We've got the single leg abductions. Again, we're going to let our booties do the work once more. And keeping the foot flat, slide to one side, slide back. I'm going to start with this leg. Okay, here we go. So we slide. Let me turn this way just a little, maybe you can see my foot. So watch this foot. You just slide and return, okay? Slide and return. All it is I'm only slightly lifting my foot so that it has the opportunity to get over the carpet. And then I'm just letting it kind of post back. Last one. All right, now. Okay, get yourself a drink because a drink. This is our final round. If you have that extra heavier band, if you're at a light and you want to go to medium, if you're at a medium and you want to go to a heavy, if you haven't been using a band but you know you have one and you're just a little nervous, put it on. We're here to work together. We got this. You got this. We're going to do some abductions, okay? Last round. Here we go. We slight off the sides of the feet. And we're squeezing. So squeeze, release. Just right here. Notice my posture. I'm still up, still relaxed. I'm not back here. I mean, yeah, this is nice and I can feel it, but it's not what we're here to do. Focus. Make sure we squeeze. One more. Woo. All right. Set that down. You're going to need it one more time. But we've got the oblique crunch, okay? We still have 12 seconds rest, but I'm just taking some breaths to get my breathing to where it needs to be to keep going, okay? So now I'm braced and ready. Here we go. Side and up. Notice I'm not moving my shoulder, not just a straight reach down. Doing my best to pull my elbow down to the ground, okay? But not raising myself out of my chair. Right here. Halfway done with this one, so keep going. We're almost done. And then it's the last time of these, so give it all you got. If this is too much on your arms, you can be here. But I do recommend having them up, okay? Just for this one. Last one right there. Done. No more obliques today. Little crunches, okay? Crossbody crunch. Elbow, knee, they meet. Here we go. Ready? Last one. Right here is where we're supposed to be. We need to do a progression, and this is where you'll be. Let's start here. Core is tight and relaxed. Okay, now I'm going to add a leg. You've already been using the leg, then keep going. Then I'm going to bring it up so that they meet, if I can get it up there. Okay? Again, if you're like this, you're going to have straighter posture because you're not meeting them so much. If you're meeting, there's a slight crunch to it. Okay? Last one. Y'all. This one, you know? Okay? V-ups are next. Again, if you need to march, try not to keep it 90. Try to step out just a little bit, okay? But otherwise, legs straight, holding on if you can. Here we go. In and down, okay? Even if you're only bringing it to here. What's wrong with that? We're still working. All right? Bring it up to where you can because you know your body best. I'm noticing my posture is kind of losing its touch, so I took a second to bring myself back up. Just right here. Again. Wow, that's not working. I need to try something that works for my body, my hip, my back. March, okay? Core is tight and we're still slightly dipping. Last one, here we go. All right now, okay. Last one, last and final one. Get that band on, because we're gonna work these. We're gonna take our time. That means less reps, that's fine. We're still gonna work. I want us to slide it out, let it slide back in, even slower. Here we go, ready? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Last one. Guess what? Slide that bad boy off. We're done! We made it through the glutes and abs chair workout. I know that you were probably like me at the beginning going, half the workouts I go, oh God, this isn't gonna be anything crazy. And then it is, you know? But, as always, thank you for joining me. I am so proud of you for showing up, proud of you for doing this, proud of you for modifying where you needed to, proud of you for listening to your body. Despite everything that goes on in the world, all the chaos, the stress, the turmoil, the anxieties, the busy schedules, you showed up, you got it done, so you should be proud of you too, okay? As always, you are made of magic. I can't wait to see what you accomplish, okay? And I'm in your corner cheering you on. So, as always, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and we'll see what's coming up next.